Hello, ladies and gentlemen, hello! Good day! I'm so sorry for the depressing Xanacant music. I launched a playlist called Relaxing Video Game Music, 8 hour mixed with images, best songs from Final Fantasy, Zelda, Kingdom Hearts and more. And it started with to Xanacant. So I'm sorry for the shot of depresso. I wanted to serve coffee, not depression. I'm gonna change the playlist. I'm so sorry. Maybe the second music will be better. Wait. So hello everyone. Hello Aku, and hello everyone lurking in the shadows as usual. I hope you had a good weekend. As you can see, oh no, the fish. The fish was in the closet. We have a closeted fish. So we're gonna keep it. Okay, it's gonna be depressing, so I don't know, I wanted a comfy background music, not... Well, this one might be nice. It's gonna be the same. Yeah, it's gonna be the same. There we go. Nice. We go with Final Fantasy XIV. No choice with that. So I hope you are all fine and having a good time. I did zoom in a little on the camera, not that my hands gotten bigger. It's just that because today we are doing tiny weeny teacups, I thought that zooming in would have been a better idea. So there we go. Let me just write very quickly the message on Stoat and Discord to say that I'm live and we will be ready to shoot. We'll be ready to teacup, I guess, to craft. Also, I've done this piece. You remember? Trying to not show too much. Perfect, no reflection, kinda. It's done. Completed with the reflection on top. Glued. Everything's going well. Just gonna put it here with the rest of it. I didn't open to see if it was still okay or not. Kinda feels solid in there. But today, no paint. No paint. Please, no paint today. Today it's only paper and glue. So let me just write off very quickly the message. You're gonna see my hand here because it's for no purpose. I'm just gonna get rid of the fish in the middle of the screen too. Fish has to go there. Thank you. The fish is here to keep your attention span into the screen. Otherwise, without that, you guys would be completely lost. I know that. We all know that. You need a little thing moving constantly on the screen to keep your focus on. I understand. Okay, and Stoat, which is great because for Stoat and Discord, I just like copy paste. I need to update Mix It Up and things like that. Mix It Up that I upset like every time I forget to launch it, so it doesn't ping anything every time. And yeah, shall we go? Also, I did just see that I did my nails a little bit because it was getting kind of long. But they're gonna break quite soon. It's been a while. I didn't pick on it for weeks now. I'm happy. But we'll see how it goes because the slightest inconvenience and my nails are gone. That's how it is, unfortunately. I can't do anything about that. So let me just drink. Hope you're comfy. Hope you have your favorite. Let me put the music a little higher up. And we are ready for tonight's stream. Let me just explain what we did last time. We just painted. Oh, I didn't paint the back. Do we have to paint the back? Problem for later. problem for later once it will be completely brilled. Absolutely. Yes, please. Oh, that's... No, I think my scissors are fine. No, I think the scissors are fine for this. And I even cleaned the brush. Great. I did everything great. So we need to finish to build a cabinet very quickly. Like, there's an image that's missing. I need to add it. It's this one. Like, it's for the door. And then we'll have to add tiny knobs. Door knobs. So you will see today it will be only paper cutting. And you will see that shit, I forgot that my scissors are reflective. Can you see things? Should be fine. Hello, Amaz. Hello. Hope you're having a good day. A comfy one at least. Hope you're having a good time. I am cutting through. I hate cutting paper. I hate cutting paper mostly for paper cuts. Like, I always get paper cuts. I don't know how I do that. It's almost as, you know, I'm destined to have paper cuts. There's nothing I can do against this. Look at the image. It's pretty. It's what has to go on the cabinet. You cannot see my big dumb head. Hello, Laka. Hello. Hello, everyone. Yeah, as long as we don't see my big forehead, I will be fine. Okay, that seems to be like 1 millimeter off. I'm gonna cut it. Should be fine now. Yeah, so everything that was glued on the previous episode, it's holding still. Like, look. Okay, thank you for the cat hair, Oscar. Thank you very much. But look, it is... I would have loved for it to break as I do this. But it's sturdy. It holds well. So it has like 2 to 3 minutes of... How can we say that? It needs 2 to 3 minutes to kind of hold in place. And then it will take a few time to just... glue perfectly. I'm just gonna... Also, it looks like it's white, but once it's dried out, it is fully transparent. I see it with the pieces, even on the pieces that I painted it on. Looks good. Maybe we won't see the back. I hope we won't see the back. I just hope. Okay. I'm just gonna take the tweezers. I didn't clean my tweezers, by the way. I did clean a little the workplace, but the tweezers are still fully drenched in paint blood. That's fine. Right. Okay, I'm just gonna... And even if paint, if glue does go onto the corners and everything, when it will dry out, it will be fine. I don't know if you would be able to see this corner. See? And I didn't paint over the glue corner here. So it's okay. It is fine. And now we need the little knobs. So it's a K03 and I have absolutely no clue what K03 is. I do have the packet in front of me. Okay, I have to look for something that looks like knobs, I guess. I'm guessing also for the teacups we will be needing this. Yes, these are the lights. we will be needing this one. I think K13. I think it's the only. Let's see, because there is a white wire and there is a gray one. 13. Yes, we will need this for the teacups. This is what I told you. The hell, hell begins. Okay. Right, I've got the tiniest thing with me. The knobs are the smallest thing ever. I have no clue how am I supposed to get this out of the packet. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they gave you an empty one. Ooh. Look what happens when I think for more than 2 seconds. Crazy, right? Oh shit. No. Okay, I thought I lost one. I'm just gonna put it there. Reflective paper, great. Okay. Now I need to find the 2 others. I get them. Okay. I got them. I love how, like, in those sets, there is like beads and things that, you know, oftentimes you think they would create the item, like for those flowers thingy, for example. Those are precious. Oh my god. Look at that. They are so pretty and precious. Again, that tiny clay pots look like a gnome hat. Definitely looks like a gnome hat. And then there's beads in the middle of that. You would think that they would create specific items for sets, but no. I think like they try to see what already exists, then they buy it in batches, then they do their thing. I think it's something like that. I have news about things that happened in my life. Well, not in mine specifically, but something weird happened today. Or a few days ago. No, it was today. So I was called by the postman because they were later. We needed to get and to sign for. So I sign for it. Even the postman was like, I don't know what it is. This letter looks weird. It is what we call the lettre recommandée, which is a letter that you have to sign to say that yes, indeed, you did receive it and you are the recipient of the letter. And the person who sent it will get a notification, okay? So the weird things that happened is that we received... So lately it has been the second one. I will speak about the first one later, but second one. We received a scam letter. It's not a scam, it's a real letter from how can I say that? In France there is a lot of financial help for a lot of things, like if you want to renovate your house, if you want to up the ecological impact of your house, if you want to buy an electric car, there is a lot of state help for that, okay? State financial help. The thing that happened is that we received a letter from one of those help, but we didn't do anything. And the letter said, well, you asked for this money a few years ago to do renovations and things like that. And the letter was at our name with our previous address, okay? And so we received the letter, we were like, what the fuck? Uh-oh, it's gonna be... Ah! Oh no, oh no. Oh no, the knob is knobbed. And so this is like a legit like a letter from this specific help organism. Problem is, we never did like we never subscribed for the help of this organism. We never built the file, and it was for an address that it's not ours, and we have no idea who it is. So we think that someone usurpated us. I think it's a word. So it's so weird. You think it always happens to everyone but you, but there it is, receiving a weird letter like this. It's strange. And I see there is a... No? Okay. Troublemaker wanted to say hello. He doesn't want to. I'm just gonna try to glue the knobs very quickly. And I will be off for a few minutes. But yes, that things, you always think it happens to others and things like that, then suddenly you get a weird letter like this. So be careful, guys, because it looked like really legit. And it kinda is legit, but in a way it isn't. And between the scam call, the scam emails, now the scam letters, I just want to live under a rock. At this point, I just want to live under a rock. It's crazy. So yeah, it's weird. I had the husband telling me, no, it's not a scam. Yeah, this is what I said. It's not a scam. It's like someone took our identification. Scams everywhere, yeah. And the other thing we received lately was like an Amazon scam. You know, it kind of reminded me of those old scam where, hey, you've won this. Please call this number to retrieve your prize. It looks exactly like that. But again, you think we wouldn't fall for it, but we were very close to fall for it, so... It's always strange and crazy. There we go, the tiny knobs. They're here. Okay, I'm sorry if you hear the noise behind. The dog is going crazy. She's jumping everywhere. I'm just gonna have to take a tiny break to say hello to the husband and be right back. Sorry for that, I am back. Had to welcome the master into the house. if you would look at his eyes. Oh my god. So yeah, we were speaking about scam, and oh my god, they're everywhere. I want to live under a rock. I really want to live under a rock because it's been crazy. We are done with that tiny cabinet. Good wife. I'm a good wife material, but he doesn't know that. He doped. He doped. So I'm putting the cabinet in here, I guess, somewhere on the side. And now we're going to pepper cutting hell. Normally I have the right sheet. I think I do. 330. Yes. So I'm just gonna check if I have to do all of the up to 34 to 31. Yes. Everything but 36. Okay, I have to do all of the plates. Yep. We can begin the teacup nightmare. Do you see the size? The patterns are cute. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna show you. Stop being blurry. I'm trying to not move too much. The patterns are kinda old and cute. The only thing that triggers me is that they are all on different colors and patterns. So you can have two cups the same. It kinda triggers in a way. I'm just gonna cut this like this before, so I don't have to cut the whole thing all the time. We'll do tiny batches. But first, plates. Before doing the cups, we do the plates. The plates are a little warm up. Do you see well? Yeah, you do see well. I'm trying to not let the black edges. I never know in those kind of crafts. Like, do you have to cut in the black edge, or like you have to cut a little edge before so you don't see the black edge? I have no idea. On the manual, it looks like they didn't cut like on the black edge, but a tiny bit before. My plate is not fucking round. and I have to cut the inside. It requires so much focus. If you wanted a very nice and comfy side monitor thing slowly moving, you're at the right place right now. I don't know, my brain doesn't seem to be dual working today. At least doing one task is enough. Enough. There you go. And then it says to do you wanna know the crazy part? So we just cut this thing, okay? We cut it apart the middle, so we can glue it like this, so it is like slightly elevated. Pretty sure you have to do it this way though. Now the fun part. I need to cut a brand new white part to go inside. Like on this sheet, I need to cut this. I did tell you it was hell. I did tell. Not going against the allegations. Why can't I reuse? Wait, where did I put it? It's so far away. Why can't I reuse my tiny circle though? Will it be too small? Do I have to glue it? Is that... I don't understand. I think it is bigger. Yeah, let's compare. Here, I'm gonna compare. There you go. I'm gonna... Yes, it's bigger. Right? What evil is that? Replace the white circle by another white circle. Yeah, but that white circle is slightly bigger. Now I have a question. Do I need to glue? Because I don't want to glue the part and being like... big don't be time. Okay, the plates are going on the back, so nice. So I'm pretty sure I need to glue it, otherwise a tiny piece will fall off. My god. Man, I cannot wait for Final Fantasy Don't Rail to be over. That extension, as nice as it was because it was Final Fantasy 9 coded, it's painful. It's painful. Definitely not my favorite one. Even though the last patches have been okay-ish. I don't know. I don't appreciate enough the expansion. I'm still holding. I'm still like onto Shadowbringer, and even before that, Heavensward was fantastic. Stormblood was great. Shadowbringer was like apotheosis, and Endwalker was like tear-jacking. I cried all along Endwalker, and then you have Don't Trail. And yeah, it's been an adventure for sure. Which is funny because it didn't kinda worked with the story I wanted to give my Wire of Light, so I revert back. It's the first time I do that. I reverted back in my story, my own OC story. I was like nope, that didn't happen. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have to glue it, so I'm gonna put you on the side. I'm gonna put the biggest amount of glue ever onto this piece. Okay, all the way. You don't see it's off screen because I'm trying to... Shit. No, I'm not trying to shit, but... I'm trying to put it correctly, which is not working. I don't know if the plates are supposed to be kind of like this, or if they have to be flat. I'm pretty sure they have to be 3D in some way. So, 3D plate to go. Okay, one done. Too many to goes. Imagine we won't even be able to do the cups. Only plates. Would be crazy, right? I'm selling you teacup hell. Meanwhile, we are stuck here. Oh, it's been so hard to kind of be online lately. There is spoilers about everything, everywhere. Really. I'm not someone who is, like, going against spoilers and everything like that, but man, some people cannot buy things day one and things like that. Can't you let people enjoy things, please? I'm speaking about Pocopia and Pragmata and all newest releases like Tomodachi Life. Like, I don't even need to buy and play the game at this point because I'm pretty sure everything has been spoiled to me. Which is sad. We don't let people discover enough now. Okay, we are never safe from me just gluing the manual. Well, before gluing the manual, I should glue the fucking plate. There you go. I'm just gonna cut all of the plates. And then I will cut the middles of all of them. Just so they can dry a tiny bit up. I did left some white on the side here. There you go. Everyone's behavior lately is cancer. We need to grade fog. We need to grade fog to sweep across and delete people. Yeah. Yeah. Like literally. Either it'd be like, are we maybe, I don't know, maybe it's spring. Or I don't know, but suddenly everyone is like cancer outside. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, suddenly everything is awful and shit, and everyone's behavior suddenly turns to shit. I don't know, maybe we are just getting old. Guys, did we think of that? Maybe we're just getting an old group, and we are just like, oh, those youngsters. Well, I'm saying youngsters, even though I don't know their age, so I'm pretty sure that's not the problem here. I had a streak once. You had a streak in your knee? Yeah, it's fine. We don't care about streak. It's funsies and things like that, but it's nothing important, okay? A new wall of fog, wonderful white moist void. Not too moist, please. Not too moist. I would accept the fog. I'm just asking for it to not be too moist. My hair will be shit if it's too moist. Garden will be dead if it's too moist. And hello, Bethrobs. Hello. Welcome back. Pack. I even forget my own sentences. I don't remember. If anyone can just look it out on the internet, please. Is Final Fantasy XIV Fan Festival Part 1, so I think it's in the USA. In the first one happening is in the USA. Shit, I overcut. Is it happening this weekend or next weekend? Because I have a friend over. But at the same time, I don't want to miss on the FanFest announcement. What should I do, guys? Should I go full goblin and being like to my friends, sorry, I need to watch something very important. Can you sit for 6 hours while I just look at people explaining a video game and just maybe having the tiniest drop of information about the next expansions. So if it's this weekend, I'm cooked. If it's next weekend, I think it's on a Friday, so I won't be able to stream it. I would have loved to be able to stream it. But yes, once again, the internet being the internet, I did see online that people were angry against Iron Mouse because she was invited. Oh my god, what a big bird. She was invited into the fan festival, into a fan festival community panel to kinda, I don't know if she's gonna play online or maybe it's, you know, just for promotional marketing events. People were mad. Oh my fucking god. They were fucking mad at her, like, she's not a real fan, what is she doing here? Ew, nye. Come on, guys. Are we as Final Fantasy XIV fans the best community ever? Are we gonna really be like this? And I'm pretty sure that she did play way more than most of the people who were just complaining about her, which is even crazier in my agenda. Well, okay, all plates are done and glued. I don't know if they are dried yet, but that will be a problem for the next part. You made something cool? What did you make? What did you make? I didn't create anything today. She says, while making something that looks like... Wait, it looks like, a lens. You know, those cool cosplay lens you put on your eyes. It looks like it. That's crazy. I'm gonna cut the circles to put inside my... I'm gonna put the circles to put inside the plates. Wait, there is one of them that is I09? Why? Is it smaller? I think it is smaller, yeah, okay. Right. Oh no! And I'm gonna cut the blue one. The blue one has a different bottom. Yeah, do not cut your finger, that would be great. So this one is different, and this one is different. I'm gonna put them aside. I cannot. There you go. Final Fantasy has been cancelled for having the word fantasy in it. Every has to be real and realistic. No. When you say every, like everything? No, please no. I love Final Fantasy. Damn. I love Final Fantasy 16. It was great. It was amazing. I didn't do the DLC. I will someday. It's just that I don't want to, like, how can I say that? Having to relearn how the games play and everything. I also need to do the second part of Final Fantasy remake, remade, remaster, resurrection, rebirth. Final Fantasy Resident Evil. I don't know. I forgot the name. But I need to do it. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, I have this. Why don't I use this instead? Better. Oh, Gridania. Okay. Who ordered a big plate of glue? Oh my god. I won't be able to take them out of this once it's dried. Oh no. Oh no, it looks awful. It looks as awful as you think it is, guys. I want to play Final Fantasy so bad. I haven't been playing for months. Mostly because the story is uninteresting for me. I'm just giving Square Enix money at this point. I'm just staying connected every month because I have a house. And that's how they got all of us, alright? This is how they get money, permanent money. All of us are forced to stay online to keep our house alive. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that one and that one too. Just gonna squish this this one a little more, right? Maybe I will be able to reuse the glue that is here. Oh, that is one hell of a wall you've made. Can't have shiitake anymore. The moment in a fantasy world with dragons and shiitake, you have a woman. That fucking crowd really doesn't get all fefe about women versus men. I'm so done with humanity. Yes, unfortunately. It is crazy at this point. Like, I understand that for games that are trying to push the narrative of being like, yes, we need more women. Imagine they do an Uncharted game with a woman. Crazy, right? That would be so dumb and crazy just to push their agenda. But for certain case, I understand that it can be badly seen. I don't know how to say that, but most of the time, why would you care? I don't understand. If you don't like it, why would you care then? Are you the concerned person about this? Is often what I'm asking myself. If you're not the person that should be concerned about this, then why does it concern you? I'm reusing all of the glue I can. I might use the same technique for the teacups, just so you wait. Okay, from time to time, I just have to, oh shit, to unglue the plates. Just from time to time. Okay, I'm cleaning this. Can't enjoy that Frenchies because they are merchants of death. Can't enjoy your cheese because cows are secretly assigned to planets. And can't use pillows for your head in your bed because once upon a time my grandma wasn't done by the pillow clan. Oh my god. Pillow clan. But yes, unfortunately it does feel like... I don't know how to say that, but no matter what you do, no matter what you say, it is wrong into someone's mind, and sometimes, you know, sometimes there is justification, good reasons for that, but sometimes there is absolutely no reasons. Okay guys, we are attacking the first teacup. So it's the same with cooking, you know, every time you cook or bake something for the first time, the first one is always horrible, but the ones after that, they're gonna be magnificent. So we don't judge the first teacup, okay? First teacup will always be in our heart. And I can already see that first teacup is gonna be miscarriage. I completely cut the button. It's fine. It will be a smaller teacup than the others. It's fine. I wonder if I shouldn't do the smaller part with like a scalpel of some sort. I'm gonna see if I can do it with my scissors. If I can't, it's gonna be scalpel. Okay, seems good with the scissors. There you go. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do them like one after the others. I forgot to heat the food. What is that? Curry? I understand. What is that? I don't even know what we eat tonight. No clue. Okay, so I have glue all of my fucking fingers already. Okay, so this is how I'm able to kinda... There you go. And now, how the fuck am I supposed to make it? I see. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna... There you go. I think it's gonna be... Don't I have something more? You know what? I have free will. I'm gonna use this. This is the old dish. I have a free will, guys, okay? I've never been as focused as just trying to get to get a pencil. A brush! A brush! Stop saying fucking pencil. Oh my god. I hate myself so much for that. Okay, tiny bit of glue here. Right? Tiny bit of glue here. Awesome. See how much precise that is? Oh, the jump scare. Oh my god. The cup is alive, guys. The cup is alive. It absolutely. I don't know why it bolted. Come on. You're just a cup. Okay. You know what? It's in my fingers. We're gonna wait 5 minutes. Or if I have to wait 5 minutes 26 times, it's gonna be a while. It's a mixture of spices and herbs with sumac. Okay, now I need an explanation on what sumac is. It goes well on everything. You bought a little tiny cast iron pot, the size of a cup, tiny Dutch oven. Okay, a Dutch oven is something else for me, so... A tiny cast iron pot seems so cool. The size of a cup, that's so funny. Just saying that while I'm making cups. Okay, so far so very good. Okay, look at that tiny baby. I said, look at this. And this is a tiny cup has. It's blurry. I love to craft blurry things, it seems. It's Lurka's fault anyway. Google Document en route. Brush cutter carton at large. I destroyed the brush. Live. Okay, I'm gonna let the guys sit here. You don't see them. I'm pretty sure you won't see them, but where is the second teacup paper that I had? Okay, it's here. By the time that I will be done with cutting this, the glue will be on. Off. On what? Glue will be glued. I'm trying to speedrun. Gonna make it faster, this one. Now that I have the hang of it, it's gonna be crazy fast. You. There we go. Do you guys want to name the teacups? Oh no, the pencil. Pencil is going crazy. See, this one was way faster. Do you want to give names to the little clap? To the little clap. As I read that you guys write clap. There you go. Or maybe I should give the cups names, like your names. Nah, that would be too hard to write on. Huh. Oh, God. You want to know a fun Final Fantasy XIV fact about me? When Kentaro Miura deceased, you know there were like veil. People were grieving in the game because the Black Knight is it is berserk coded. Okay, you can feel the you can feel that it was an absolute, like, they made the Black Knight, the Dark Knight, sorry, for Kentaro's Miura Berserk as a reference. This one looks perfect. Oh my god. And so I logged in really early on, and I just learned about the passing. And while I was in Ulda, which is one of the main state cities, there were like two people with a little campfire, and they were guarding, and we spoke, and they were like, yeah, we're just paying tribute to Kentaro Miura. And I'm like, wait, that's a good idea. I should do that too. So instead of doing, you know, my quest and everything, I just sat there, and like the hours passes and more people joining. And I remember what started as first as us being just like, we were 4, I think, at the beginning. It has like, it ended with 2 long like lines that were kinda doing the whole city, whole first part of the city. That was crazy. And I do remember seeing my character in most of the screenshots people take. And online there were articles speaking about that. My character is in not most of them, but in some of them. So I might be visible. Which is, it's also kind of sad because I would love to stream Final Fantasy XIV. I would die for it. I would love to. Problem is, it is on my account, you know, not Carton account. The flesh person account. And even if I try to hide everything, there will always be a possibility of you finding me. And by finding that name would easily lead to bigger problems. So, unfortunately, we have to do 3 caps now. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do, unless I do a new character on a new server, and I will never do that. Way too painful, way too long. I will never do so. Okay, guys, we did 2. Only too much to do. I'm secretly Macaron's daughter. Oh no, please no. I'm not famous. I'm not famous at all. It's not that I do care. It's just that you guys don't need to know who I am. And I don't want you to know who I am. For various reasons. Mostly that on the internet there is too many weirdos. I'm one of the weirdos, so I know how many weirdos there is. But it's too dangerous, which is also why I became a VTuber first place. This one is cute. This one is a very flowery blue teacup. Like it. There you go. It's funny that you put Celis emote because I know Celis is known. She's an actress. She's a voice actress, so she is known. People seem to recognize her. I have absolutely no clue who she is. Which is even funnier because every time we speak and things like that, like, yeah, we should meet and thing, and I'm like, I still have no clue who you are. And I'm pretty sure unless she tells who she is, I would be clueless because I can't recognize. So remember, I cannot recognize sound, music, and names, and like people's voices, and even more the names depending on their voices. Even my close friends, like for example, if I had a close friend calling from another number or something and they would speak to me, I would be like, for most of them, because I have friends with accents and things like that, so you know who they are. But for people without accents, I'm pretty sure I would be able to be like, who are you? Even though I knew them for years. It's the same with voice actors, unless, and it's a secret, okay? Husband mustn't hear this. Unless it is Ben Starr. I can smell Ben Starr from very far away, just because he has a very, very specific accent. Mostly because I think he's British, isn't he? But no, I love his voice acting. But I do have very hard time finding up. I have a very hard time discerning French voice actors and things like that. Like, for example, there is a very, very famous and known voice actor in France. He's the voice of Spider-Man, among many, many, many others. And I can't fucking get his name. I know he's very, very famous. And I hate his voice, I hate his accent, and I hate his way of acting, voice acting. We spoke about that not that long ago with husband. I hate French voice acting. Like, in movies, depending on the movie, kinda can be okay. But most of the time, the way the French articulate and speak and things like that, I hate it. And I think we saw not that long ago, like I think it was an old Disney, and we saw old voice actors speaking as their characters in Disney. And I was like, wait, that voice acting was way better before. Where did it go? Where did it go? Why do we have this instead? And I don't know why. I can't handle it. Which explains why all of the movies that I do watch are in their original cast most of the time when I can. And if not, they are in English. Oui. Hello. Hello, be fried noodle. Hello. Oui. But is it something for other people too? Like, you do not like the voice acting in your mother tongue, in your main language, but once it's any other language, it's okay. It can be, I don't know, it can be Chinese, Japanese, English, Spanish, German, any other... There you go. Or any other type of language, I would be fine. But French? No. No. And either it be good or bad French. Good or bad voice acting in French. The same level for me. Shit, I almost glued my fingers once again. And close. Another one. Depends. Even Russian. I don't remember if the Stalker movie is in Russian or Polish or Ukrainian. I think it's Ukrainian. Oh, I have a doubt. If someone can just find this out for me. Even the Stalker movie, I think we watched it in original language. And oftentimes, I find this better to watch in the original language because there are emotions conveyed in the way of speaking in language that sometimes, no matter the language, you will understand what they convey by just hearing it. But if the voice acting is badly made, suddenly the movie and everything just downgrades in quality. Look at this one. Maybe you wanna see closer? Focus? No focus for you guys today. I think we are out of focus lock. There you go. I can describe it to you. It's tiny hearts and flowers. Uh-oh, it disappeared. Oh no. Oh, it's here. Okay. 4. We did 4. We still have some to make. Oh, the next one is the cutest. Look at that. She says, while showing the blurriest thing ever. Come on. Yes. Look at the tiny clouds. The cutest. I need a new camera. I definitely need a new camera. I was thinking of changing it. I will try to find another one and maybe swap it up. Mosfilm, Moscow-based, year 1979. We got Cool Dub, but I noticed something. You have Cool Dub like it is like... I don't know. I don't know, because in terms of dub, I think there is like 2 houses, or not 2 houses, but do you prefer when they speak the way that you would speak normally, like everyday language, everyday I don't know, like how it is, normal conversation. But in France, they, I'm not gonna say over pronunciate, but like they insist on, just like as I speak, for example, in English, you know, it is not the way that I do speak normally. But I don't know how to say that. I have dead brain. Like, do they have to speak in a way that even non-main language people would be able to follow and understand? Or is it like really wanted? I have no clue what I'm trying to say, I'm so sorry. It's getting late. It is getting late. Speak like a Dark Soul NPC. Dark Soul NPC is okay. The voice actors in Dark Souls, in English at least, are okay. But they are like, oh, welcome there. You know, I don't know, like, it's not overplayed. So in French it would be like surjoué. You overplay. And I do feel like that. I still do not have the name of the most famous. I'm still saying most famous voice actor, but he's very young. Well, he's young. He might be in his 40s now. It's young, okay? It's young. And I don't know. I just hate how he speaks because it sounds like overplayed and not the way you would normally speak. Often in movies they kind of do, you know, the effort of trying to speak normally depending on the situations and things like that. At least with newer films. Russian films with Russian native language is worse than Russian dub. What do you mean in terms of worst? Like, is it, as I say, like they overplay it? Oh, I think I overcut the bottom of this one. I think it's fine for the bottoms because we won't see them anyway. As long as it stands. Oh shit, I forgot to... Oh, no, I forgot to take care of my little plates. Oh, the plates are doing good. Plates are looking great. Let me show you. Yeah, the plates. Okay, this one stuck to my finger, but look at my plates. They look fantastic. Let me show you very up close. Can't I look like a real plate on the back? But hey, why do you speak about plates when we have cups to make? I'm still not done with the first page of cups. And it's only been 1 hour. Oh my god. I need to speed up. I'm trying to speed up, okay? This one will be the speed up version. Why did I decide to do that? Why did she decide to do that? She didn't. This one looks weird. It looks like dots. But it's like flowers. It's like 3D flowers seen from on top. There you go. I speedrun this one. The glue is starting to dry. It was so good, okay. And there was there was a cool experiment. Some Russian company filmed a movie in Russian but dubbed it like it was in English. It was so good. Like the actors were moving their jaw and lips and everything like it was in English. Something like that. It's always something that triggers me too when the lip sync is not correct or doesn't hold. Plus, oftentimes in French, you lose a lot of the jokes in English, or in other languages. Finally, appropriate portion size for losing weight. This is what the doctors don't want you to know about. Yes, this is a full plate of food. Here, have a drink, guys. Okay, we are at 5. The 6th is coming in. I do see that the little flap inside. No. Oh no, it's a. Oh shit. No, it's fine. It is fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Ta-da! Everything's fine. I might need to cut a little. Most of them, I think I need to cut a little. Because I don't know if you will be able to see. Yes. See, the paper rolling is not good. I want to make it a little more seamless. There you go. Ooh, that was a mic falling on me. I'm shrimping so much over the desk. 3-9. Great. I thought we were over with. We did a row. We did a full row. Great. Remind me why I wanted to do this set again, please. I think they are all the same size. I was wondering, but yes, they are all the same size. Oh, I listen to this music way too much. Okay. I think I'm gonna cut all of them. Then I'm gonna glue all of them. That's a better idea. I'm gonna do that. Watch me become the most productive person in the world for at least 10 minutes. Ah yes, and cut correctly, please. That would be great. Why is a spinning fish? Why not? Yeah, why not? Why is a spinning fish? It was a tiny test. First I did it to kind of see my bit rate, to see how it was holding for just a simple GIF running. I did see a tiny difference, but nothing much. Because I wanted to try something out, and well, my bitrate is not as bad as I thought, so spinning fish decided to stay, mostly because it gives you, as a little paku, something to focus on. Because I know you guys are like me. If there is nothing moving on the screen or something moving slowly and things like that, you will not focus, and you will just quit and stop and procrastinate and things like that. By giving you the fish, you stay. You happy. Isn't it how it works? It's also here to hypnotize you, to give me subs and things, but I think it doesn't work correctly. You give man a fish. He will fish a man for the rest of the day. Something like this, isn't it? And you know, currently we are in teacup hell. Like, I'm making the teacups. We are not even close to what makes it hell. Like, really. What makes the teacup hell is that afterwards I will need to bend this white wire here. I will need to bend this and make the little handles on the cup, making it hold with the glue. Glue that kinda doesn't hold and is just pure liquidy. We're gonna have fun. Bim, 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 bim. I don't know if it was a better idea to decide to cut. What the fuck is this one? I have no clue. To cut all of them in one way. I'm pretty sure it is. Because so far we've seen that the gluing wasn't that bad. At least not as bad as I thought. Cutting is what takes most of the time. I need to stop shrimping. Uh-oh. Okay, this one is awful. Better. Gotta get some sleep before work. Thank you. Before being there, hope you're having a very good day tomorrow. You're gonna crush it at work. And enjoy a very good night's sleep. Thank you again for being here around. Appreciate it. I love how you typo. So you've made a typo in your sentence, bathrobe, and I absolutely thought you meant it to write it this way. You guys you never do typo, right? Like everything you say is directly the truth, and I completely made a joke out of it. I'm so sorry. Oh no, I almost destroyed it. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna glue this one in emergency because I've cut the paper by mistake. The bottom of the cup is cut. Almost. I'm gonna glue it now. Glue is fucking dry. Oh yeah, put your finger in the glue directly, that would be nice. Well, you know what? I think my finger do not care anymore. At least I'm not allergic to this glue. That's something I didn't even check. Sometimes I'm wondering, am I allergic to glue? Because I do have a certain glue allergic type. Am I allergic to it because when I was young, I did play with the glue at school? Is this the reason? Yes. Yes, for me making fun of you. Okay, only 15 left to cut. Oh my god. Let's change strategy. Now I'm completely cutting it as fast as I can. Hey, even by doing fast, I'm doing good. It looks okay. I know a guy who lived in Russia and started a family here, and only after that got heavy birch pollen allergy. Oh, okay. Sometimes it depends on. So for allergies, it's so weird. Allergies are weird. Okay, I'm gonna take my case as an example to show you why it is weird. I grew up without any allergy. Okay, none, zero. I was a kid who could lick rocks and eat grass and had no allergies. Okay, I never had any. And suddenly, in my youngsters years, when I was like a young adult, suddenly I got allergies. Like I've got the bandage glue allergy. Why? I have no fucking idea. And I've got the cat allergy among, so often they are pair, but I'm also allergic to dust. Well, the tiny things that live in dust, like the acarians and things like that. It's a common allergy. Allergic to pollen, but very slightly. Like, it has to be really, really, really high pollen day. So for the pollen, it's hay fever, it's called. Here, it's just pollen allergy. And again, never been allergic to anything. And suddenly those started out of nowhere. And it all happened, and I knew I was allergic to all of these because we had a cat. Everything was fine with this cat. This cat passed away, and we've got then afterward Oscar and Nina. And when we've got Oscar, I started to not be able to breathe, literally. I was coughing, I was dead sick all the time. Like, I was in respiratory, how can you say that? Distress. My nose was a cascade, a waterfall, and my eyes were itchy all of the time, and we had no idea why until I went to a doctor, and they said, yeah, you're making an allergy reaction to something. So I had to wait a lot to get tested because allergy test is like, one, expensive, and two, you wait a long time for this. So they tested me for everything, like everything, on both of my arms and my back. I do remember. And then they found out that I was allergic to pollen, cat, and dust. And I was like, wait, why am I allergic to cats? I have 2 cats now. I had one, I grew up with cats, I have no problem with it. Why suddenly? And they told me that our body, it's known that our body regenerates. And oftentimes it happens that when it regenerates, you get allergies. It happens. It just go out like this, out of nowhere. And it can also stops out of nowhere. That's how it happens. And I was like, okay, thanks, I guess. So I can't do anything against this. Well, you have to take medicine every time, all day, the rest of your life, or at least the rest of your cat life. So I'm just like, okay, I will do because I have my cat. And now, fun fact. Terrible fun fact. I am allergic to one cat. I've met plenty of cats after my cat allergy declared. I've met cats that would lick you. I've met cats. I've met kittens. Plenty of them. I had no problem with none of them. Like, ever. Though, Oscar, if he touches me, if he licks me, if he scratches me, I will do an instant allergic reaction to it. And only him. So, he's a really little annoying old guy right now. It absolutely just appears like a random debuff. And it's funny because I have like an older sister, and my older sister always had allergies. Okay, I have known her with her allergies all day. Like, she had asthma when she was young, she had a high dust allergy, she had cat allergy, she had animal allergy, she had nothing food related, but any kind of respiratory allergies you could have, she had it. And I do remember her, while she was young, to grab caterpillars. So there are type of caterpillars here that are very dangerous, and they can make you trigger like allergic reaction like hell. Like, you have to instantly go to the ER because it is like crazy. And I remember her just playing around those caterpillars when I was young. So we are not the brightest family, okay? And and I also remember speaking with her a few years later, and she was like, yeah, so I still have my allergies, I still have asthma and things like that, but one of my allergies triggered another allergy. And that can happen, it seems. There are certain allergies that can be like, you know what, double it and give it to the next person. So she started to have a food allergy, which was a seafood allergy. And from what I've learned, having a seafood allergy is often common at a certain point in your life. If you had like dust allergy, like, what do you mean? It's get one, have one free? I don't understand. It's so weird. Yeah, the human body is so weird. Hello, Fever. Hello, Games of K. Hello. Hope you're having a good time. As you can see, we are teacupping. We are whatever the hell we are doing right now. And I hope you're having a good time and that you're very comfy. Thank you for being around. But yeah, allergies is crazy. Just thinking that it is your body that is like, nah, I won't accept it. I will start to violently react to it, and I will start to stab myself. It is literally what an allergy reaction is. Your body is like, you know what, I'm gonna self-destruct, and and that's it. Nut allergies can go gaga like that. Suddenly a peanut will floor you. Yeah, nut allergy is crazy because there is so much nuts everywhere, in all kind of food, in all kind of cakes. When you eat outside, someone is putting pistachios on a topping in an ice cream, and then boom, your body is like, no, not today. I have a what? I have a pussy. What? No. No. Correct order for biography. No. I do not have a pussy allergy. It is quite the opposite because I had a kitten and I wasn't allergic to it. But then I have the oldest man. Like, I think Oscar is like 15. Maybe not 15, 13, 14 years old. And I'm allergic as fuck to him. Like, really, if he does lick my face, because he loves to do that, or my fingers, at the end of the day, because I take my medicine in the evening, so it lasts for 24 hours, so after a full day of having my medicine, and at the end of the day, it's starting to wear off. If he does that at the end of the day, I'm cooked, I'm fucked. Like, I will just have my eyes to cry. My cries to cry here. I'm trying to stop shrimping while cutting all of this, but it's getting hard. As you can see, I am speed running the cutting. Oh my god. Don't worry, the gluing part won't be that speedy. Definitely not. We only have like 5 left. Oh, this one is gonna be... no, this one is gonna... We have one special teacup in there. We won't judge. They won't judge. We don't judge the teacups, okay? This pollen is tickling my nose. I'm a Sudoku. Yeah, it is something I'm still very afraid of. So far, it's okay. But we moved to a place where there is a lot of flower and a lot of flower trees. And I'm like, oh, wait, it's been a while I wasn't outside while, you know, trees are in bloom. Am I gonna die? And so far, so good. None of them triggered anything despite the high wind. Even the days where the... so there is like a pollen index to know when you will die if you like step outside. For people with allergies. Even when it's on a high index, so far so good. I'm glad. Thanks God. I've never done such a repetitive task before. Such a small and repetitive task. I did repetitive tasks, like in previous lives I did, but not trying to cut paper teacups type of task. It sounded like so snobbish. Oh, I never worked in my life with my two hands in a repetitive matters. Oh my god. Oh my god, who is that snob? I'm starting to lose it. I'm dehydrated. My head is dizzy. My back hurts like fuck because I am crouching right now, or slouching, or shrimping. I have no word for that. At least those scissors are good. At least. Only two guys, only two left. Only two left and we can start the phase 1 of the teacups. I know it was a bold move to decide to cut all of them at the same time, but I think in terms of glue, that would be better. That will be definitely better. And I know you cannot see half of it because I'm kinda hiding when I cut, but this is the last one. Oh, it's a nice daisy. Is it a daisy flower? Looks like a mix between a daisy and a sunflower. Ew. Ew, who did that? Stretch. I'm stretching. So it's funny because stretching never does anything to me. Never. But I will be able to stretch now that I will be putting the scissors down. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna just take this apart. Ah yes, great. And I'm just gonna do this and move them on the side so you can see. I'm stretching at the same time, do not worry. Oh no. Okay, you know what, teacups? Go there. Plates? There. You know we had more plates than this? Didn't I had like 5 plates? Okay, the last one is here. And now the teacups. There we go. Oh, maybe I can make you hear the cracks in my elbows. No. I tried. I tried. Let me take a tiny break. I'm still stretching. But are you, chat? Are you stretching? Is a stretch stretching? I want to hear your elbows crack. I want to hear your knees wiggle. Okay? I don't know if it's possible. Okay, we go back into hell, literally. I'm just gonna get the glue off the nastiest way possible. Okay, seems good. And now I'm gonna add a tiny hint. I said a tiny. I said a tiny, it gave me the biggest slurp. Great, thank you. So I think for most of them I just need to kinda do this. Roll them. Why does it feel like I'm rolling joints? I'm rolling blunts, guys. Who wants one? Fun part, I don't know how to roll. I don't even know if the word roll is something that exists in other languages. Roll a cigarette? I think it is. No. Come here. I think if I'm putting too much glue, it is melting the paint on the printed motif color. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's melting the paper. Shit. Look at this one. It's a little bow. And I'm back into being a shrimp once again. Okay. Now it's good. Oh, this one is an ugly yellow. Dun, dun. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm making them more square than round. But it works. It works. Having to reshape them afterward, it's fine. It works. Look at this one. It has a tiny flower. When I see the big pile here, it makes me wanna quit. Really. But we are here for the lols. For the teacup hell. Who would have thought that making $27 paper cups. Is it like just the paper crane? You know, do I get a wish once I'm done with? Is this how it works? Because if so, I prefer to make 100. Is it 100 or 1,000? I think it's 100 paper cranes. 1,000 would be a little bit too overkill, no? Oh, this one is the Peace Daisy with Sunflower Kid. Let me show you. This one is awful. I hate this one. This one is an awful cup. I think they are the correct size to not be too annoying. Yeah, yes. Become an onion. Like a tiny bit smaller, just like the one I did. It was the size that would drive anyone crazy. Ananas? No, it wasn't. It wasn't a pineapple. It was like weird flowers. I think there is no pineapple ones. This one is a flower once again. I like this one. Wait, was there a text displayed on top of the screen, or am I crazy? It was, okay, so I'm not crazy. For once. Something with tokens, great. Something. I cut the music, didn't I? Yeah, sorry. Something with tokens. Off with WebSocket, something dashboard. The only thing that needed auth here would be stream elements. So that's fine. Now the question is, why did it appear out of nowhere? Has it been here for the first time, or did it appear more often? I have no clue. The joy of being a streamer, not watching at your screen. Also, I had a great idea, but I need to see if it's doable. I might be able to have like one... Shit. No. No, not this. I might be able to have one stream, like one crafting like this table and setup, because it doesn't require a powerful machine to do so. So I was thinking maybe using a whole laptop that I have and just setting OBS on it, a few assets here and there that I use for the stream, and yeah, so did it with a mic, with, you know, a mic headset, so I won't need to have whatever that is. And having it set up for correctly for the crafting stream and things like that, and on the side having another stream set up for the, you know, drawing, dev making, anything type of setups, because right now the problem is that I'm using the screens and everything I need for my own setup, like my computer setup, my professional setup I should say. And until I'm done with the craft, I don't want to have to move all of the camera, all of the setup every day just for the streams. So it also explains why I'm not connected onto my computer lately. It's because it is on another place. Well, everything is on another place. Come on, you're gonna hold? Thank you. Sometimes you just have to be mean to the cups. They have feelings, they understand. So yeah, I might think of that setup. So we will be able to switch between crafting stream to gaming stream more easily, and that would be great. I think the idea of cutting all of the paper cups, then gluing them, was the greatest idea I ever had in my whole life. Might give you the, you know, might give you an insight on my overall intelligence. It's the best day of my life. As long as the teacups are standing, I'm happy. Okay. Most of them are standing, they're just moving around just because it is craft paper and there is like... there's a pocket of hair. That's it. So what is your game lately, guys? What are you playing? What is your go-to everyday game right now? What's the thing you're doing? I need to know. Because I'm stuck. As I said, husband decided to gift me my birthday gift kinda sooner. And so I've been stuck with Pocopia. Every evening, like after stream, evenings, after eating and things like that, I'm playing a tiny bit of the game. And I've been enjoying it quite far. There is so much content. Oh my god. It never ends. Oh, Graveyard Keeper. Yeah, you did say that it was free and so you took it. Graveyard Keeper is great. I should play Mugenics too. I was thinking of maybe trying Mugenics on stream. I don't know. Been a while we didn't do a roguelite game. And Listed, I don't know what it is. Can you summary it, please? Gabler. The new trailer came out for the expansion. Another fuck-ass trailer with a music. I see exactly which music you are speaking about. None knows how to make trailers anymore. Enlisted cause FOMO. Yeah, but what is enlisted? Give me, tell me. Diablo is still... It's still Blizzard, right? So do they make great cutscene cinematics for Blizzard, for Diablo expansion? Or is it only a treatment for their old baby World of Warcraft online? I won't even know if I would like Diablo. I did try games that are in this style, even though I do love like RPGs, MMOs and things like that. I think it's the step too far for me. But the premise of it looks super cool. Since most of the world is post-apocalyptic, it seems like they're venturing to a place that is better put together. Oh, okay, that sounds great. That sounds better than, you know, the classical you go in hell type of thing. Blizzard cutscenes have always been, this is what 12 years old find cool in their head when listening to music. They're nice to watch if your brain is turned off, and I prefer macabre. I feel they always had been like, yeah, the 12 years old cutscene thing is definitely a good explanation. But I always found those cutscenes, those trailers for new expansions, I always found them to be good in terms of like they are beautiful, you know, a lot of effects, they are beautiful, they explain, they show a little bit or not of what the expansion will be about. Same as Final Fantasy XIV, you know. Even though I do prefer a fucking lot Final Fantasy expansions cutscenes. Because they know how to make us go crazy and make all kind of theory. And then again, when I compare the cutscene with the in-game images and things like that, I prefer Final Fantasy XIV than WoW. I can't play WoW mostly because of its art style. It's not my jam, you know, everyone has a type of jam and what they like, what they don't. For me, WoW style is definitely not my style. And I played a fucking ton of MMORPGs. Not as much as just Strife Haze, but I did play a lot of them. And I'm still sad that one of my favorite one stopped a few years back. I'm saying a few years, but now I'm thinking it's a decade. It's been a decade. And I'm still waiting and wishing that someone somewhere tries... I think they... Oh wait, we spoke about this last time, I think already. I think they already revived it in a private server. It was Scarlet Blade. I think they did. It's World War II shooter where you operate squad of peeps made of nothing and fall from blow wind like real people. Undergauging War Thunder Wing with a vehicle damage models. Okay, that seems nice. So is it made like... Oh my god, so many cups. Look at them. Look at them, guys. So it's like a littleish realistic. Dun, dun, dun. Mm. Mm. I've get the hold of it now. I know how to make teacups per dozen an hour. There you go. Oh shit, this one looks dang. Okay, it's fine. Oh, it's fine, teacup. I love how they didn't give any spare. Oftentimes there would be a spare or two, just in case you mess something up. For the teacups, they're like, they're gonna mess it up, so it's fine. Shit, wait, this one is ugly as... There you go. There you go, tiny one. I'm gonna hold on to it a tiny bit because it doesn't want to... There you go. Be nice. There are wicked shit cutscene. Sick, not shit. Baller. But if you step back, it's just dudes doing shit that makes no sense in law or out of law or anywhere. But it looks cool. It's fine, I still rewatch the Northern cutscene from WoW and cutscene from Diablo. Yeah, the cutscenes in terms of graphics are fantastic. But I never understood anything in WoW cutscenes. Never. And I do know like a tiny bit of lore. I'm not even sure my lore is updated or not, or outdated. But yeah. I think with like Final Fantasy XIV cutscenes, there is not that effect of like being completely lost when you look at the cutscenes. FOMO calls a monetization model mostly based off player retention, even squads, even battle pass weapon. With battle pass that pays back money, what could be used to buy another future battle pass? Oh no, they got you. They get you bathrobes. Come back in the mortal realm. Come back into the people who doesn't give money to capitalism realm. It's realish. Yeah, hard to balance between simulation and arcade of the game to be pleasing yet not frustrating from both sides. It is a perfect sentence to explain the problem with fully, completely realistic games in those styles. My god. There you go. But yes, I'm saying that. Meanwhile, I spent money on Love in Deep Space because I'm a gacha girly, and I appreciate the game way more than I thought I would. and I'm just mad. I'm just really mad because their monetization system is okay, you know, for a gacha game. It's like any other gacha games. Problem is the rarity of certain cards. It's crazy. They're currently doing reruns of previous years' mythical cards because this is the only way you can get them. Otherwise, you're not able to get the cards. And I'm a simple girly. So I didn't do it yet for the reruns, but I know that they are doing the reruns, so there is for one character that obviously I will spend a lot of money trying to get them. But I was lucky to get the last character's myth, even though I absolutely hate him. I've never felt so much hate and hatred against a husband-though type game against a character. Like, really, every time he speaks, every time anything happens with that character, I'm like, get the fuck out. Because it is a love trope that I absolutely hate. And, you know, every girl has that hype and thing like that, but the childhood-ish, half-brother-ish type of skit love is something that repulses me very much. So every time that character opens his mouth, because there is a story and everything, so you have to keep up with the character's shit anyway. But every time he's sending a message, every time he speaks to me, every time I loot something from this character, I want to die. I'm like, shut up. If the game gives me the opportunity to kill you, I will. I will not hesitate. It became hatred at this point. That's what happened to you in Conan Exile. So going back into the previous conversation, you have to keep doing the battle passes to push the silver coins forwards. Horrid stuff, yes. Yeah, the sometimes monetization system, either we want to accept it or not, you know, it's never the question. But it's awful. Because it does trigger something into your brain of like, I'm gonna miss it. Even, for example, the character I just spoke about, even though I hate him, I still spent a little of money to get his myth. Because I was like, oh, maybe he will have a change of heart, or maybe they're gonna change the character in... No, they won't. His love trope is being the stepbrother. So no, they're not gonna change it. I'm Delilu. I am delusional at this point. So no. Just no. You think China, USA, and others are pushing to outlaw gacha as random and to enforce a statistic? Yes, well, they already did in some way. EU did change a lot the laws on this side. For example, for a while, it wasn't stated, the game didn't have to state the percentage of getting something. So you could say ultra rare, legendary, and it having like a 0.0001% of dropping. And it was hidden from the player for the beginning, like really early on. They didn't have to state that. Nowadays they have. There is certain countries in Europe that are against the loot boxes and gacha games. I think, and I might be wrong, but I think against Gamba, it is Sweden who has laws against that. Like, for example, in Sweden, if you use your Twitch from Sweden, you won't have the points channel because it is considered as gambling, so you cannot have them. And I think in Belgium, like, anything that is gacha is prohibited. Like, for example, gacha games. And I think, like, anything that is gacha-like. Not lottery, not lottery tickets, not casinos, but only gacha games. With loot boxes. I think it's loot boxes too. Okay, 2 cups left, guys. 2 cups left. You could do battle pass in 1/4 and do the other 4 in 3/4. But even squad. Yeah, we weren't cool looking French underground partisans with cool weapons 2 weeks ago. Now I want to check the new time. Yeah. That's how they get us. That's how they get us. And we are walking through their monetization shit, okay? Like, we can't fight how much we would like. It's lost. At this point, it's lost. But you know what? I'm happy for certain games to be able to help, because when you think of it, for example, well, I'm saying Genshin Impact because it is a main example, but Genshin Impact, Love and Deep Space, all of those kind of games are free. And I think, at least from Love and Deep Space, because I've played it a lot, the drop system, everything like that, the gacha system is not main. You have a lot of drops. You can do a lot of loot boxes and things like that without spending a cent. But it is always a nice way of thinking of how can you say that? Supporting the development team, development of the game, new events, new characters, and things like that. The French Underground, Dark Baron, Hidden Baguettes. Yeah. Just the revolution. Don't need to be Dark Baron, just revolution, and that's it. This is the last teacup. And we are so late. Oh my fucking god. Did you know I didn't see the time? I didn't look at the time once. I just looked at it. My fucking god. I expected to be done with the wire, with the handles of the teacups today. Not to be just done with making this. And I didn't took a break. I took like a tiny break at the beginning. I didn't take that much of a break. We did Italian squad, parachutes into position with flamethrower and SMG. It started 3 days ago, so you can fully complete this event to take it. Oh, that's awful when they do that. Like, oh, you didn't do all of the thing every day, so you're fucked. I hate it. Something I don't like about Love and Deep Space is the banner time. all of the banner. So a banner is when a new character or a new something comes in, and you have a certain amount of time to get it. Like, the banner lasts 7 days. It is so little, I think. I think for most of the gacha games, oftentimes it's 2 weeks up to a month. But right now, 7 days? I think I'm the only one who was like flabbergasted by that. Scandinavia has outlawed non-licensed gambling. You cannot gamble with your point on Twitch. Boo. Okay, so I thought it was only Sweden because I'm guessing the Swedish are the one crying the loudest. I thought it was only Swedes. But okay, that's good to know that it's all the north. If I like a game and still spend time in it, I tend to spend money too to have a fun time better. Absolutely. Absolutely, I do the same. Netherlands, Scandinavia, and some others. Okay. Did you spin the wheel? They didn't. Wait, so that explains why every time I put something with channel points, you guys can't use it. Spin that wheel! Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here for today. Unfortunately, I didn't go as fast as I wished I would. Oh my god. Just to tell you, just to show you what we did today. We started here. We ended here. We didn't even do a complete full page. Fast fish. Yeah. I'm not a fishy. So, unfortunately, next stream in 2 days, I will pre-cut out. No, not outside of stream because that's simple. That's nice. I have to cut 27 handles out of the metal wire that is here. They are like 8 millimeters long, 80 millimeters long. So there is like the one size here. I have to make them in a little C shape, and then I will have to glue them onto the handles. Average size, yes. Yeah, absolutely, average size, yes. But hey, look at this. I'm so scared of breaking them now. Well, not of them are here, but I'm trying to show you everything we did today. Nothing much, but that's honest work, okay? Little cups. Little tiny cups. And I didn't even show you all of them, like, closed up. There you go. Thank you for... My god, took so long just to do this. Also, look, the handles. This is how it looks like. So the cups, once the handle are made, are gonna go inside. I will glue the cups to the cupboards and things like that, because otherwise it will be painful. So, are you prepared for the next stream to being me, just cutting 27 tiny pieces of metal wire, trying to glue it the best I can to the teacups. Having 1 gold? I think there is 1 gold one. We have like 1 gold teacups. And then we have to make like cute little rows like this. More nonsense. Like a pichet. a teapot, another teapot, and then we will have to glue everything together into the cabinet to be done. So it's gonna take at least 4 days. 4 days to do. Oh my god. Cool things for cat to play. You are absolutely right. Which means I'm going to do this. I'm going to scoop everything. And I'm putting everything far away. So the cat doesn't decide to just munch into one. Would be great. There you go. I'm hiding it behind the glass thingy. Next crafting thing will be soldering microchip together. Learn how to make your own microchip mind controlling thingy. No. He loves to come here. Oscar loves to come into the desk, do his little walkies, turn over the webcam. The webcam was completely turned over there a few days ago. I was like, what the fuck? Put it back. And Nina never comes onto the desk, and she never comes into the office. So at least that's that. So sorry for this slow. I don't think it was slow. Was it slow? I don't think it was a slow stream. So I'm just gonna launch you into nothingness once again. Who can I send you to? Who can I send you to? I think I'm just gonna prove because I'm already late. I'm already late to eat and everything, so I'm just gonna leave you into voidness, guys. I'm gonna launch you into voidness. Enjoy the comfiness of the darkness. And thanks again for being here. Thank you very much. Have a tiny weird heart. Have an half heart. There you go. That doesn't look like a... Yeah. Okay, complete the heart with your hand. Okay, it was not a heart. I will take care of the teacups. Take care of yourselves meanwhile. And I will see you in 2 days for the next adventure. for the next fun times when we try to do this. It's gonna be awful. Just cut. It's gonna be awful. In any case, thanks guys. Thanks for everything. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a very good time. I did. And I hope to see you in 2 days for more. For the second page of the cups hell. In any case, love you all. Take care. Bye bye.